Wednesday night began a 7-minute apology for what he called the embarrassment and disappointment of the last few days. First elected 7 years ago, Kilpatrick and his former chief of staff, Christine Beatty, are under investigation for allegedly lying under oath. Last summer, 2 police officers filed a lawsuit saying they were fired for investigating whether the mayor used a security detail to cover up extramarital affairs. During the trial, the mayor and Beatty denied being lovers. This is so slow, I can't take it. Can we do that longer?
Yeah, 3.
Last summer, 2 police officers filed a lawsuit saying they were fired for investigating whether the mayor used a security detail to cover up extramarital affairs. During the trial, the mayor and Beatty denied being lovers.
That's as slow as you can go.
I can't go any slower than that, people. But last week, a Detroit newspaper revealed a series of steamy text messages exchanged between the two. In the text messages, they professed that they were madly in love with each other. Do it again. In those text messages, they professed that they were madly in love with each other. The aide also asked the mayor if he missed her sexually. He responded by telling her, quote, she's the aide. Beatty is the aide.
I believe so.
Yes, double check. Well, oh, bloody hell. Okay, let's go back to number 2 then, if it's Beatty. Bloody hell.
3.
First elected 7 years ago, Kilpatrick and his former chief of staff, Christine Beatty, are under investigation for allegedly lying under oath.
So is it another Beatty?
Yeah, we got to do number 3 again.
Number 3. Yeah, just say Beatty again.
Last summer, 2 police officers filed a lawsuit saying they were fired for investigating whether the mayor used his security detail to cover up extramarital affairs. During the trial, the mayor and Beatty denied being lovers.
Okay,
I'll say Beatty here.
She did number 2. That was the one we went back and just did.
Right, so we're good now. Now we want to go to number
5.
4. 3, come on.
3.
Beatty also asked the mayor if he missed her sexually. He responded by telling her, quote, I want some more.
No, we didn't, because she didn't say Beatty on that one. Okay.
I put Beatty so that it's clear. Now we're going to the next one.
Next one.
Wednesday night, the mayor's wife, Carlita? Again, I'll do Carlita. Wednesday night, the mayor's wife, Carlita, stood by her man. Okay, everything is pronounced correctly. Yikes.
All right.
And turn it over so I could just, because I
From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer.
Good morning. The Endorsinator, California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger endorsing John McCain today, a day after McCain and Romney go at it in a feisty debate.
How is it that you're the expert on my position when my position has been very clear?
Avalanche, a massive snowslide in Washington state, traps motorists and shuts down a major interstate. And across the nation's midsection, wintry weather is wreaking havoc. And a call for help early this morning. Troubled pop star Britney Spears taken from her home for the second time in a month. She is back at the hospital again today, Thursday, January 31st, 2008.
From NBC News, this is Today with Matt Lauer and Meredith Vieira, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
And welcome to Today on this Thursday morning. I'm Meredith Vieira.
And I'm Matt Lauer, and with apologies to Governor Huckabee, it's really looking on the Republican side like a race between Mitt Romney and John McCain.
Yeah, and it's getting very, very nasty. Some bad blood between the two of them. They went at each other hard at last night's debate at the Reagan Library. McCain accusing Romney of supporting a timetable for withdrawing from Iraq. Romney saying that's dishonest and accusing McCain of dirty tricks. So will today's Schwarzenegger endorsement help put McCain over the top in next week's Super Tuesday primaries? We're going to get Chris Matthews' thoughts on that.
And we're also going to talk about the Fed cutting a key short-term interest rate by about 0.5 point. A lot of people are wondering how this is going to affect their mortgages. Is it a good time to refinance? This morning we'll ask that question to an expert and talk about the very important steps you should take as you look to get a better mortgage. One of the keys could be turning up the heat on your current bank.
Okay, and is there a cure for dandruff in your future? Well, there might be. Now that doctors say they have figured out exactly what causes it, and it is not poor hygiene.
Good. Don't even start.
But let's begin with the race for the White House and where it stands for both Republicans and Democrats. We have two reports this morning, beginning with the Republicans and NBC's David Gregory. David, good morning to you.
Good morning, Meredith. Well, John McCain is now very quickly consolidating Republican support, another key endorsement today.
Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger looking on during Wednesday night's debate at the Reagan Library. Today, he will endorse McCain, a major boost in the state, Super Tuesday's biggest prize.
Senators and congressmen are fine people, but they're legislators. They sit in committees.
During the debate itself on CNN, it was Mitt Romney aggressively trying to slow down McCain's momentum.
It's open to interpretation.
How could the emulate?
I'm sorry.
In a contentious exchange, Romney blasted the Arizona senator, saying McCain falsely suggested that Romney favored a withdrawal deadline for U.S. troops in Iraq just days before the Florida primary.
Sort of falls on the kind of dirty tricks that I think Ronald Reagan would have found to be reprehensible.
April was a very interesting year in 2007. That's when Harry Reid said, the war is lost and we got to get out. And the buzzword was timetables. Timetables. Governor, the right answer to that question was no.
Is it not fair to have the person who's being accused of having a position he doesn't have be the expert on what his position is? How is it that you're the expert on my position when my position has been very clear?
Romney, trying to rally conservative Republicans opposed to McCain, argued the Arizona senator was outside the mainstream of conservative thought.
I guess I'd also note that if you get endorsed by the New York Times, you're probably not a conservative.
Senator McCain? Let me note that I was endorsed by your two hometown newspapers who know you best, including the very conservative Boston Herald, who know you well better than anybody. So I'll guarantee you the Arizona Republic will be endorsing me, my friend.
The animosity only underscored the stakes in next Tuesday's mega primary. McCain's chances were improved earlier in the day when he won the endorsement of Rudy Giuliani, who formally dropped out of the race.
John McCain is the most qualified candidate to be the next commander-in-chief of the United States. He is an American hero, and America could use heroes in the White House.
It's been noted this is becoming a two-person race, and Mitt Romney's only play left is to appear as the conservative alternative to John McCain, a job more difficult with Mike Huckabee still in the race, also competing for those conservative anti-McCain votes. Matt?
All right, David, thanks very much. David Gregory in Washington this morning. Let's look at the Democratic side. Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama are the only candidates left standing. Tonight, they'll face off in what could be the most important debate of the campaign. NBC's Andrea Mitchell has that story for us. Andrea, good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Matt. With John Edwards' departure now, it is a two-person race as Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton fight for delegates in the final days before Super Tuesday.
But
before huge crowds in Denver and Phoenix, Barack Obama stepped up his criticism of Hillary Clinton.
We don't just need somebody who's ready on day one. We need somebody who is right on day one.